to get my hair together. I need to get my wig on. I'm about to glue my wig on in the house today, actually. So, if this is your For You page, this is for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all, and share my shit. Holla at your girl, okay? If you want to book a reading over live, the information is in the description box, including the payment methods. All right, there's links there. You just click on them, and boom, you're there. Now, some of them you have to put in my Cash App tag, or you have to put in my email to find me. All right. Let's get into it. So, this crossed my mind. So, I guess Spirit wanted me to do a reading on it. Spirit wants me to use these cards here. All right. To start off, to lead. And like, I ain't even got my lighter. But the big reason why, like, I'm doing the reading is because I just was thinking, like, this channel came through, and I don't know if there's somebody that is like a false prophet or somebody that hides behind the spiritual cloak, but they are devilish. Like, because that came through, that channel came through. And someone could have a lot of envy or a lot of coveting thy neighbor sin. Someone could have a lot of greed. Like, and they hide behind like religion, or they, talk about God a lot, or that's coming through. So you have someone who could be who could have a holier than thou or a sanctimonious attitude, but they are devious, okay? Or they use God as to be devious, if that makes sense. I don't know if someone could be like a spiritual teacher, a pastor, or this is a psychic, but they're the dark version. But it's a channel that came through, a random channel. So I want to know, this led me to this topic today. We're going to discuss wolf in sheep's clothing. Why are so many dark, evil energies? Because I've seen it. Why are so many dark, evil energies Bible thumpers? Are there like, I've seen it. There's certain, like, I've seen it. And I remember one time, I was on a discussion board, and like, the lady was talking about how she's not too into religion because, like, some of the most evil people are religious, right? And I was like, so true, y'all. Some of the most evil motherfuckers I've ever met in my life has been religious people. Some of the most egomaniac people I've met in my life has been spiritual or people who claim to be Christian, or people who Bible thumps. I had a boss, like, he was so upset about me doing tarot cards. This is how I knew something was off, because, like, tarot cards, first of all, anything could have negative or positive energy to it, okay? You could have a good witch, you could have a bad witch. You could have a good pastor, you could have a bad pastor. Like, everything has dark and light. What makes it good or bad is the intentions behind it. Your intentions, okay? If you use things, and this is too why I have to be careful. What's up, Hyen? Y'all, don't forget to like, don't forget to follow me, okay? Hit the notification bell all. If you have any topics that you want me to discuss, the tarot edition, let me know and we can discuss it, okay? Also, book a reading with me, all right? The information is in the description box. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So, it does kind of make you like turn away sometimes. Because like even in the tarot community, even in the spiritual community, you'll see people who will have like they'll evil eye, they'll be jealous, they'll gatekeep, they'll like just like on shiesty ass shit. I had one girl, because I had thought about giving up on being a tarot reader, being a healer. And this girl, like literally blocks me. She blocks me, and then she blocks me, and then she says, "Oh, your energy's draining, blah blah blah." Like it was weird. And I'm like, "Bitch, you blocked me because I was thinking about not being a tarot reader anymore. Like I was thinking about not being a healer. To me, a real friend is going to support you through all of your motherfucking like all your phases in life. Like you're going to not be friends with me because I don't want to do tarot anymore. Or I'm thinking about not doing tarot anymore. Because, like, some of the people that are attracted to tarot, like, some of them, I'm not going to lie, I don't like them. Because, like, I don't like them. Because, like, it's a trigger. Because, like, there'll be dark energies, you know, that wants tarot readings. There'll be dark energies that want tarot readings. But they're like, they think that they're some type of chosen or some type of, but they're this dark energy. And they think they're the good part. It reminds me of it just triggers because, like, it reminds me of all the evil motherfuckers that I've ran across, all the jealous-hearted motherfuckers that I've ran across, right, who hide behind the Bible, I'm talking about motherfuckers. I've seen people make spiritual quotes, make Bible quotes, say, like, just, to me, it's superficial, which is why I hate political correctness. They'll say Bible quotes all day, 24/7, and live the life of a motherfucking devil. And I just be like, that shit's scary. And the people that I talk to, no, I don't live in my car. The people that I talk to, like, they, like, their parents, every woman that I've ever met who has a sadistic, evil fucking mother is religious. Talks about God all day. That's scary. Why are there so many evil motherfuckers who play gospel music all day, who listen to motherfucking sermons all day, spiritual sermons, who make God got me, God? I heard one motherfucker say something, and I had to laugh. I heard one motherfucker say, you know, oh, the black eclipse, da da da. God is gonna bless me. God is gonna bless me because I've been good, y'all. When I heard that shit, my eyes was like this. There are people who really believe they are good. So you mean you steal? You get off on sleeping with other motherfuckers, man or woman, you know, or you partake in a lot of like sin, but you're talking about you're good. You're attracted to people who are of low character. You're attracted to people who ain't shit. They rob, they steal, they kill, they beat, they abuse. Like, you're attracted to those because you're attracted to those type of people. How the fuck you're attracted to demonic ass, evil ass people? So how the fuck do you think you're good? How do you think you're good? People, when I seen that shit, because here, the thing about me is, I don't pretend to be perfect. If I got flaws, I'ma admit to the shit. The people fail to realize the first step to healing and the first step to evolving and the first step to ascension is admittance. Being honest with yourself. If you can't even be honest, because one thing about like narcissistic like tendencies, they hate to look at that motherfucking mirror. People with very strong narcissistic tendencies hate to look in the mirror. I've done had some clients that I feel have narcissistic tendencies, that I feel is dark energies. So it's just like one of the red flags with a person is their delusion, right? Now, when I say delusion, I'm saying like, how can you say God is going to bless you for being a good person when you've robbed, you scammed, you're jealous of others, you try to tear others down, right? If somebody is doing better than you, prettier than you, you're envious. You pray for other people's downfall. You try to sabotage others. You're greedy. You could be successful, but you don't want nobody. You'll be jealous if somebody else is successful. You can't genuinely be happy for a motherfucker in spite of whatever it is that you have or whatever it is that you're going through. You messy. You chaotic. You like drama. God is peace, not drama. At least my God is. I don't know about everybody else. And if peace and justiceness and righteousness is not there, that is the only time that God will wage war to restore peace. I need y'all to understand something that like war, most people see war as a bad thing, but war is not always a bad thing. Peace is not always a good thing either. Because if, let's say I'm living in a house, right? I'll give y'all an example. Before I go back to my boss who was super religious, but nasty to his motherfucking core. The nigga stalked me, did weird shit, right? Because I was cool with a coworker. I was cool, and he was a male coworker. And this is partially why I don't really talk to males, because I don't like that weird ass shit. If I was hanging out with a motherfucking female, like, I bet you he wouldn't have fucking cared. I bet you he wouldn't have been stalking me, parking behind, changing his parking spots to park behind me to watch. Like, he wouldn't been worried about me having a conversation with, like, it's only because I'm talking to a boy, a male. It's like, I just don't, like, baby, I just stay away from males because, like, it's retarded. So, that guy was telling me that, tarot reading was evil. And here's the thing. This is why I think for myself, right? Don't follow religious doctrines. Don't follow anything. I think for myself. I don't need a book. I don't need a book to tell me right from wrong. To me, it's common sense. Treat others how you want to be treated. I don't need to be guided from right to be a decent human being. And there's some, and I was telling my mother this. I was telling my mother this the other day, that I feel like either you are or you are not. And that's it. Because I was telling her, just like, take a lot of these churches, right? If you delve into a lot of these churches, like, you'll find, like, that guy. I remember there was this guy, this pastor who was, like, highly attractive. And he had a big ass congregation. How was that preacher able to sleep with half of the congregation? So all the women who slept with him had to go get HIV tests. And how was a man who's claiming to be a man of God going out intentionally infecting people with HIV that he knows he has? And why is half the fucking congregation of women who's claim, some of these bitches are married, who's claiming to be holy and godly, fucking the pastor? And then people wonder why nobody takes religion, nobody takes spirituality serious, because the motherfuckers like that. literally left a channel. I stopped going to this Tarot Reader's channel when TikTok was a thing. I stopped going to her channel because she made a comment where she said, which I feel like, bitch, you jealous. Just because you poor don't mean your motherfucking pastor got to be poor. We all got gifts and talents. Y'all make sure y'all go watch my entrepreneur video on this shit. We all have gifts and talents. We all have gifts and talents that we can make ourselves rich. The pastor's gift and talent is his ability to speak through you. His ability to lift you up. He's like a motivational speaker. His ability to get you to see past your strife. That is a fucking skill most people can't fucking do. Speak life into people. Most people can't do that shit. They can't even solve that. They can't even speak life into their goddamn selves. They looking for outside shit to make them feel like something. They can't do that. They can't even do that shit for themselves. That is a skill. And if he makes money off of his skill, off of his gifts, who are you to say he doesn't deserve wealth? Because you're broke. Well, your broke ass need to go use your gifts and your talents so that you can be wealthy like your motherfucking pastor. You are not entitled to shit. I hate people with this entitlement mentality. If somebody has the smarts, if somebody has the business sense, okay, whether they're an artist, a singer, a dancer, a pastor, what the fuck ever they are, part of success is having business sense. Not just your talent. Your talent is only 10% of the bigger thing. You have to have marketing and business sense. Marketing sense and business sense. To be super successful, to bank off of your talents. So it's just like, if a pastor has business sense, has marketing sense, and he's super successful for it, he's earned his fucking right. He earned his stripes. Stop hating. You there to learn. You're there to praise and worship God, not worry about what the fuck the pastor got. That is some jealous ass shit. I stopped when we had this conversation, right? When we had this conversation, that was the last. I said, yeah, I'm not fucking with her no more. I stopped going on her live. That's some hating ass shit. You think because someone does spiritual work that they should be poor. That is crazy. So you think people who do God's work are supposed to be poor just because they're spirit. And this is why I don't fuck with certain spiritual people. What the fuck? So you mean to tell me being spiritual, I'm not allowed to be abundant? I'm supposed to be struggling? That's some jealous, devious, that's a false ass message. I don't know about you, but God wants me to be abundant in every way. I don't fuck with any fucking tarot reader, spiritualist, or religious motherfucker who think being poor makes them good. I know a lot of evil motherfuckers who are broke. I know plenty of those. I know more of those than motherfuckers with money. I know plenty of shiesty motherfuckers that are broke, poor, in and out of motherfucking homeless shelters. Being a downtrodden don't automatically make you good. And the fact that motherfuckers is basing that off of superficial shit, you are not of God. Because God judged man by the heart. Not by what he has or don't have. At least my God does. My God weighs the goodness of a human being by their heart. Not by what they have or don't have. That is a motherfucker cloaking their jealousy under the banner of God, under the banner of spirituality, under the banner of the Bible. Because people can spin the Bible and twist the words into their favor. Men do it all the time. Men do it all the time. But we about to get into the card, the tarot reading version of this. It's just something that I noticed. And people that like typically has a like issue with this, like eventually it comes out that they'll fit the bill. Like priest is at the back of the deck, ain't that something? Give me more ancestor spirit, guys. Calling on the Orisha Oya, give me the truth and nothing but the truth. Tap into the energy and tell me why is the most evil people the most religious or Bible thumping or whatever you want to call it. Why, spirit? Listen to gospel music every day. Like, but you're like physically trying to sabotage, undermine somebody or make somebody feel small. You are not of God. How the fuck? That blows my mind. So I feel like you already have to be a fucking good person. All right, I'm going to get into the tarot cards, but I feel like you already have to be a good person. That's what I feel. If it's a lot of evil, sadistic people who are hyper religious, hyper Bible thumpers, hyper spiritual, then that means that the Bible don't change people. People are what they are. And they use religion for different reasons. This is my theory on it. Okay? I'm going to get into the tarot reading, but this is my theory on it. I feel like people are what they are. People are what they are. If it's an evil motherfucker, it's an evil motherfucker. The word God ain't going to change him. He's just evil. I feel like if you're a good or a decent person, because ain't nobody 100% good, but if you're a good or a decent person, like, you're already that. Okay? You're already that. Going to church, saying Bible quotes, prayer, you are what you are. Okay, so let's see. Give me more ancestor spirit, guys. Give me more. Well, T.D. Jakes is a Christian, and you got to keep in mind in Christian culture, they don't shun anyone. Christian culture, come as you are. They believe that God died for all of our sins. So in Christian religion, well, Jesus died for all of our sins. So in Christian religion, in Christian religion, it's come as you are. Okay, they say you don't have to be has it figured out. They say you don't have to be perfect. They say you don't have to be, they, we're here to lift you up. We're here to guide you. We're here to, so you may say T.D. Jakes likes Diddy, but like in Christian culture, it's come as you are. Okay. It says, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Because that's another thing a lot of people do. A lot of people will judge somebody because they sin differently. Right? They think that they're better than the next motherfucker because they sin differently. Because their sin or their hangups or their struggles or their insecurities is different from yours. So you think because their shit is different from yours that you're better, and you're not. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Everybody has to be worked on, and everybody is at a different journey in their fucking life. But God judged by the heart. He judged by the heart of man. Give me more ancestor spirit, guys. Give me more. Tap into the energy. Don't forget to like the live, you guys. Don't forget to share the live, okay? If you want to book a reading over live right now, you can. If you have a topic you want me to do a tarot reading edition on, let me know. Okay. So conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. Conveys information only for personal gain. Okay, this is networker. I'm telling y'all, it's the intention behind what a person does, not the fact that they do it. I don't know why I'm channeling those motherfucking those college step teams. Like when you join, like I don't know, Omega, Alpha, what the fuck ever. Those college step teams, those college fraternities. That's what the energy is. It's giving covenants. It's giving fraternities. It's giving I'm doing this because it awards me a lot of benefits, or I'm doing this because, like, that's the energy with the networker coming in at the reverse. Okay. It's giving people joining fraternities, like for networking, for, you know, it makes like, or it's giving like the energy where with the networker coming out in the reverse, the energy where motherfuckers do community service because it just makes them look good. Like you know, they do community service, or, you know, they get married, or they, you know, have kids, or whatever the case may be, because these are people that are overly... There's a card that I have in my deck called Vanity. Let me get that out. There's a chakra card in here called Vanity. All right. Because that's what this is. That's the energy. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's blue, and blue deals with the throat chakra. It's kind of like a person putting on a performance. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. It's called Vanity. Let me see if I can find the card. I can't even find the card now. But the dude is an old man, and he's putting on performance for people to see. Damn, where's my Vanity card, Jesus? Somebody that hide behind here. It's behind an expansion. Vanity. Like, that's the energy. I'm going to actually take that card out because I channeled it. Vanity. So I want y'all to look at this. Like, you see that? Vanity. These energies are vain. So it's just kind of like how some people will go to charity events to, like, they're their own image consultants. Like, they're their own image consultants. I'm trying to think what another example is of this. So Vanity. It says, I need more, better, bigger. Yes, this will make me okay. We all say we will stop when we have enough, but there's never enough. You may be looking outside of yourself for validation. Am I feeling disconnected from any people in my life? Am I growing away from limiting relationships? Environmental tension, living in illusion, self-doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversations. Empty conversations. Faith, awareness, and transformation. Vanity. Visualize an aqua light within you. Imagine people you love surrounding you. Feel the light building. Look. This that porcelain energy. This Vanity card is that porcelain energy. That Beyonce card. Porcelain. But everybody that is porcelain don't always act like Beyonce. Because Cardi is porcelain. Cardi B is porcelain. But as you can see, the way Cardi B acts and the way Beyonce acts is two totally different things. So just depending on the culture you're around and the value systems and what they deem as like upper echelon, like that's how the person is going to act. It's porcelain. They're porcelain, okay? They're image consultants. Unpaid image consultants. So, yeah. It's kind of like They're only joining it for some type of personal gain, or because it's an image. It makes them look better, superior. It makes them look, if that makes sense. Just like people who do charity events. Some people that do charity events, believe it or not everyone that does charity event. This is why I say it's not the action, it's the intention. Not everybody that does charity events because they actually care. Some people go to charity events and do charity events tax write-offs. Some people go and do charity events because it makes them look good in the eyes of the law. You know, if they're doing a lot of devilish shit, they feel like, it's kind of like those movies. I don't know if y'all watch hood movies, like American Gangsters and shit like that. Like, you know that guy where he's a big drug dealer. Like, I think Denzel Washington played in it. But like, he's a big dope dealer. He's causing all these shootings, causing all this violence, bringing down the value of the community, selling poison drugs to the community. And then he has the audacity to do a motherfucking turkey drive for the poverty that he's caused by what he sells. You caused this poverty, sir. You sold these people that motherfucking poison for your own financial gain. And you think doing some motherfucking turkey drive or giving back after you are the reason that the families is falling apart. You are the reason behind the deterioration of the community, the death of the community. You're the reason why people are strung out and homeless, because you sell death in a bottle. And you got the audacity to talk about God, and you got the audacity to try to be charitable. Oh, I'm going to throw a turkey drive. I'm going to give back. Nigga, fuck that. There are people who tries to use God or tries to be charitable so that they can sleep better at night about what they do. Real talk. So that they can sleep better about what they do. Well, I've been a devil, so let me go and give a homeless man $1. Like, see, I'm not wholly a bad person. To alleviate guilty consciousness. Y'all, it goes deep. It goes deep. They feel like all they got to do is make a Bible quote, go to church, talk about God all day to alleviate the darkness that they are. So that they can sleep better at night, because them motherfucking demons taunt them. They taunt them. Do y'all know some people that are like, when Satan has overtaken their bodies or overtaken their brains, like, Satan taunts you. He taunts you. There's people, they don't even want to be left with their own fucking thoughts. They don't even want to be left with their own thoughts. Imagine not wanting to be, I don't trust not now motherfucker that don't want to be left with their own thoughts. You don't enjoy your own company. Something's wrong. And I guess they feel like if they, go to church, that they can avoid judgment, that they can avoid the judgment call, Judgment Day. The wages of their sins, they're intentional sinning. Okay, they ain't even trying to do better. They're just saying shit because it sound good, like a politician. Give me more, ancestor spirit guys. Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Virgin. Yeah, this is their way of cleansing themselves of their wrongdoing. Okay? These people that go heavy in the church like that, this is their way of cleansing themselves of their wrongdoing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be, they're taunted. We have mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. So we have virgin and we have mother, and then we have yeah, they're porcelain. They're porcelain. I'm getting the energy too that these people don't see evil in what they do, or they don't see what they're doing as evil. They see what they're doing as like playing judge and juror for God. Like they see it as justice. They see it. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like the Salem witch trials. Those people did not see what they were doing as evil because something is different from you. Libra energy is heavy, so you could be a Libra or they could be a Libra. Cancer energy is in here. Yeah, they could feel like they doing God's work. So which is crazy because that's what narcissistic do. Like, they'll spin it to say why you deserve a treatment, or why you deserve a judgment, or why, like, they'll twist it into something spiritual to say why you deserve something, or why what they're doing is right. You get what I'm saying? So they could villainize you in some type of way, all right? Or they could like use whatever makes you different because you're not porcelain. They could use whatever make you different as an excuse for why you deserve to be attacked. It's kind of like the Salem witch trials or the witch hunts. Okay, they feel like it's justice. Mediator energy coming through. So it says gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Okay. The signs that I'm getting here is Libra, Cancer, Virgo, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces energy is in here. Sagittarius energy is in here. Aquarius energy is in here. That's all I'm picking up on. Mediator. So this is actually the challenge. So negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Keeps talking about a hidden agenda. Look at the Samaritan coming through at the, yeah. These energies could be like humanitarian narcissists. They have really, really good reputations. Like, they have really, really good reputations. Okay. Really, really good. Let's see what the outcome is here. It's like politics. It's like work politics. It's the same thing. It's like they're a politician. They're an image consultant. Like, that's the energy. I don't know if y'all have ever seen Olivia Pope, like those presidential movies. Like, this is the energy. Like, it's giving work politics. Okay. These people can also be bandwagoners. So if whatever is defined as good ever changes, they're going to change. Like, they don't stand for shit. It's just politics. The outcome is rescuer in the reverse. So we have assumes that the rescue will reciprocate and keeps the rescue one needy. Okay. They play both sides here with the mediator coming in as the challenge. So this is someone that would like sabotage your shit, but they'll sabotage your shit. Oh, I was just concerned for you. Like, oh, I you know, like, They'll cloak it under tender loving care, under motherliness. Like, oh, I just wanted to protect you. Oh. You know, they sabotage your shit. They may try to play God in your life. Look at, as I said, that this is the card that fell out. I'm telling y'all. This is the card that fell out. But benevolence and compassion recognizes the internal force within yourself and others. Okay. These people, in their mind, that whatever they're doing, they're doing it for God or righteousness and stuff like that. Or they're cloaking their evil deeds. Like it, that some of these energies could kind of like perceive you as the Antichrist. So it's just kind of like, oh, well, righteousness doesn't, or treating you good doesn't apply to you because you're different. It doesn't apply to you because, like, you're an Antichrist. Like, that's in their minds, it's spirit. They're fighting spiritual warfare. They're doing God's bidding. Visionary is here. Okay. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gains. It's definitely, I'm telling y'all, it's giving witch hunt. But the whole idea, the whole energetic theme of a witch hunt, it is basically like being different. Because you're different. Because you're, because on the Salem's witch trials, a lot of those women, they were just different. And because they didn't fit this stereotype of what people felt like a woman should be, they were called witches, okay? Simply because they were different. Simply because they were different, okay? So the rules of love thy neighbor or the rules of treating people how you want to be treated don't apply when somebody feels like you are demonic or because you're different, okay? So if somebody doesn't get you or if somebody doesn't understand you or if you are just different, which is your blessing, believe it or not. That is a blessing. You're different because God called upon you. If you were to be robotic like everybody else, God didn't call you. Okay? Give me more ancestor spirit, guys. Ooh. So yeah, these people could feel like it's weird because they're the ones that is actually corrupt, but they feel like you're corrupt simply because you're different, or you could express yourself different, or you could have, like, you're the hangman. You're the hangman. You're the hermit. Like, for some of y'all could be targeted by religious people because you're introverted. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but yeah. The advice is romantic charm and potential for it's politics. And some of these religious folks target you as well with this Prince card energy. Some of these religious folks, some of y'all could have a very youthful look, or you could be very attractive here. This person could be like into age gaps or into like y'all. It's politics. They're politicians. Okay, that's why. They're politicians. They're their own image consultants. That's why. Okay. So you will get attacked by these people, or you will see these people devilish ways if you're different. Okay. Or if you see past their facades. So if you see past their facades and you are a person of truth, you are going to be attacked by these people. They are going to attack you. You have made yourself a target. So if you are your intentions are good, right? Or you're good-hearted, that's going to trigger these people. Like, if y'all seen that movie, Wicked, like Wicked was the one that was at, before I seen the movie, I said, how much do y'all want to bet that Wicked is the one that's actually good? And the people that wants her head on the stake, right? That wants her head on the stake, those people are the ones that are actually bad, but they think they're good. I said this before I watched the fucking movie. I kid you not. I ain't seen a preview or nothing. But before I sat down and watched that movie, I said Wicked is my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Villains are made. Villains are made. Villains are a reflection of society, of the hearts of society at large. Real talk. Right. Villains are made. Y'all need to go watch that movie Wicked. Okay? Give me more, ancestor spirit guides. Give me more. Is there any other messages here before I move on to another deck? Is there any other messages? Yeah, look, they're controlling. They try to play God, dictatorial control, abuse of authority. They're know-it-alls. They're controlling. It's definitely giving this Hierophant energy. Taurus could be involved. Look, they're controlling. They try to play God. They try to play judge and jury here. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power with the victim here. Some of these energies could slut shame. Like, they demonize you or say you a demon because you got on purple eyeshadow. Like, because you wear lashes. Like, wow. The big energy is here is that these people fear people who are different from them. So if you're like an introvert, or if you don't have the same values as them, or if you're different, or if you are you see past their facades and you know the truth, you render yourself to be witch hunted, if that makes sense. Okay? If they feel like that you can surpass them, if they feel like you're rendering yourself to be witch hunted, okay? Yeah, but these people could be very controlling. They don't know how to like go with the flow of life. They're very like constrictive in their thinking. They're kind of the dark side of an earth sign, okay? They're very constrictive in their thinking. They're the dark side of an earth sign, the dark side of an air sign, okay? So these people could be typically an earth sign or an air sign, the dark sides of them, okay? They could typically be Gemini, Libras, Aquariuses, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, the dark side, okay? Yeah, these people think whatever they're destroying of yours, that it's an inverse connection, though. These people think whatever they're destroying of you, they don't understand anything different outside of like, bruh, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. So these energies, if you're being called, if you're walking in your purpose or you're walking in your divine light, these energies, if they feel like your divine light is ungodly or different, like they feel destroying this thing is justice being served. Okay, there's an inverse connection with you and this. Some of y'all, baby, it could be the skirt you wear in these energies. It could be the skirt you motherfucking wear. And these energies will find a way to bash you or say you an abomination. Okay? These energies be like, oh, I don't judge. Oh, but they judging like a motherfucker. They're politicians. They're political correctness. They're like, that's why. These energies are politicians. Like, they say what they need to say to get their foot in the door. But I feel like if they hold a position of power, their true colors come out. Let's see what is all of this actually mean. What does all this actually mean? Call on the Richard Wave. What does all of this actually mean? Yeah, so if you see past their facades, right? You're a truth. You have a strong third eye or a crown chakra, or you're a truth seeker or a truth teller. These energies aren't gonna like you. These type of people, these type of religious or spiritualists aren't gonna like you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you need to embrace your uniqueness, or you need to embrace your, because I just seen a facade. So I feel like you need to, like, these energies. Here's the thing. You could trigger some of these people, especially if these religious people target you. You could trigger some of these people because you are like, you're not hiding who you are, okay? And these people are, okay? So it's just kind of like if a woman, got abused, right? And her mother, like, abused her because she told the mother that she was being abused. And then she grows up and she does the same thing her mother did. So when her daughter comes to her, it's like a generational curse. So when her daughter comes to her and her daughter has suffered from abuse, she gonna say the same thing her mother said to her. Most people only do what they know, only do what they end up, a lot of people end up doing the same thing that, like, their parents did to them, okay? Like, it's crazy because most people, it's learned behavior, okay? It's learned behavior, which is why I had a conversation with this guy where I was telling him, I don't think the average human, unless you're chosen, I don't think the average human being, like, the idea of right and wrong is like a figment of the imagination. Because if you teach a child, right, to rob and steal and kill, they're not going to think nothing is of it. A guilty conscience comes from it being implemented in your brain that something is wrong. If you are in a family or you're in a culture where everybody's stealing, everybody robbing, everybody killing, if you're in a culture like that, like, and ain't nobody saying, oh, that's wrong, oh, you're bad, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, the human being ain't gonna feel sorry, ain't gonna feel sad about stealing or killing or robbing or fighting. They're not gonna feel sad about it because it has not been programmed in their brain that, bruh, that's wrong. Unless you're a chosen, okay? You may know something is up, right? These are the people who break generational curses. But unless you're the chosen, like, you're going to automatically know something is off. But the overwhelming majority of people have no inbuilt idea of right and wrong. If the culture that is dominant that they are in, right, kills, steals, and does all that other shit, all that evil shit, right? The human being's brain, if no one has put it in their brain that is wrong, bro, you are bad. If nobody has put it in their brain that there is something wrong with the way that they live, the human being is going to continue to live that way without a guilty conscience. Guilty conscience and shit like that is implanted in our brains. It doesn't actually exist. The guilty conscience comes from whatever society you live in. What they implement in your brain is right and wrong. So you feel guilty about going against societal's idea of right and wrong. Real talk. Give me more. What does all this mean? For real. That's all it is. Because if you raise a child to steal, they're never going to think stealing is wrong until somebody comes along and tell them, what are you doing, bro? That's wrong. Why are you doing that? Now, all of a sudden, they feel some type of way about how they've been living. And no human being wants to feel like shit for how they live. That's why a lot of people, if they, like, let's say, I don't know, if they do drugs, they're going to try to get you to do drugs because they're going to feel better if you doing it too. Like, okay, if this person doing it too, ain't nothing wrong with how I'm living. Nobody wants to be told that they're living wrong or uncivilized. You're going to trigger those people. Those people are going to start targeting you and everything because you make them feel like shit. If everybody else is telling them that they're doing right, that they're righteous and giving them good kudo points, and here your ass come along and you setting their ass on fire talking about, why would you do that? What is wrong with you? Class is in session. They're going to be triggered as fuck. Because the average human being doesn't want to be told that they need to change. The average human being doesn't want to take accountability for shit. They want to be able to live their life the way that they know. Change is hard. That's why the saying goes, many are called, few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Most people are just going to go, and this is why people say go find your soul tribe. Because most people are going to go towards other energies that make them feel like the way that they live, no matter how unjust, they're going to go more towards energy. Water seeks its own level. They're going to go more towards other energies that's like them, that makes them feel less like shit. They're going to feel like, oh, this is my group. Nobody wants to feel like they need to change or the way that they living is bad. A lot of people don't even know that what the fuck they do is bad until somebody brings it, a judgment call on their ass. Like, why are you doing that? But if everybody doing the same thing, they're going to feel like comfortable because that's what they do. Birds of a feather flock together. Water seeks its own level. And if that person ain't on your level, or if they, even the spiritual or religious, if they not on your level, like y'all, one person is going to attack the other. Because you are triggering them, because your existence proves something that they believed to be wrong. All simply because you're different. That's all it is, because you're different. These people live it, they fear things, and like I said, they fear things that are different. Some of these energies, they don't want to change. They want to believe that they're perfect. They want to believe, like, baby, this is a lot of human beings, though. Like, that's crazy. This is a lot of human beings. I feel like, even though we're talking about religion, I feel like people who are not religious are guilty of this, too. They're guilty of this too. This is a lot of people, y'all. The overwhelming majority of people are like this. This ain't just a Christian thing. Like, the overwhelming majority of the human race is like this. What is the overall message? What does this all mean, Ancestor Spirit guys? And that's why I try to tell folks, get in where you fit in, baby. Because I'm telling you, you could be an abomination in one state, move to a different state, and motherfuckers think you the Holy Grail. Like, real talk. You could be ugly in one state, move to another state, and everybody think you drop dead gorgeous. That's why I keep trying to tell people, like, shit, it's your mind. It's imprisonment of the mind. You are imprisoned in your own fucking mind. If you go to a group of folks, right? And I had this reading yesterday. Make sure y'all go check out my live video from yesterday about what's the gossip on you. Go check that out. Because this is what this is on a bigger scale. If there's a bunch of groups in a bunch of cities and the world is vast and wide. I don't give a fuck if you got to go across seas to get to go where people will embrace you and you will thrive. Do it. Cast your fucking net wide. You don't gotta stay in the communities that you stay in. You don't gotta stay with your fucking family. Build a new one. You don't gotta stay in your goddamn friend group. Build a new one. You don't gotta stay in that motherfucking congregation. Go start your own congregation. Do y'all know, like, Christianity alone has so many umbrellas of different, and do you know why they exist? Because all those motherfuckers had a different interpretation of the Bible. They all had their different ideas about how you're supposed to live and what the Bible is meaning. So all of these branches of Christianity happened. You don't have to bow down to the dominant party. You don't have to. You can create your own shit. Or you can relocate and go somewhere where you're the goddamn star. What's attractive and what's unattractive it's all an imprisonment of the goddamn mind. It's all in your mind. It's subjective. Go somewhere where motherfuckers see you as good. Go places where people love that you're different. Go places where people see you as beautiful. Like when people be sitting up here and they be like, oh, nobody likes fat girls. Baby, this is a big ass globe. You really think everybody hates fat girls? You could go to the South. The South, they prefer, in the South, skinny women are discriminated against in the South. Everybody prefer them up. Most people prefer the thick bitches, the fat girls. Like, real talk. You can't change people. But you can change how you interact with people, how you deal with people. You could change yourself. And if you can't change people and they not rocking with your vibe, don't take it personal. Move on to somebody else. Somebody rocking with your shit. Real talk. These people, they ain't it. That's why, like, I done been in so many camps that I've done left. I used to have a channel when I was 15 years old. I used to have a channel when I was 15 years old. And there's so many camps that I've left. I'm like, well, this is where we part ways. Because, like, y'all, I'm a truth seeker. So that means even if it hurts my ego, the truth is the goddamn truth. Which is why I don't like political correct culture. I don't like politically correct people. I don't like them. It's fake. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Like, how can we evolve if motherfuckers is living a lie? It's in denial. Yeah. What does this all mean, ancestor spirit guys? And if you're perfectly fine with who you are, don't change then. Just go and find other motherfuckers that's perfectly fine with you too. Unless how you are is really stifling you, like let's say being lazy. If you're lazy, that's stifling your money, that's stifling your growth, you might need to get out of being lazy. Now, that's a universal thing, getting out of being lazy. Yeah, look, workaholic. Workaholic is coming through. Some of these energies are just really jealous, though. They could be jealous because they wear masks. Okay, they can't be their self. Yeah, we got workaholic here. Or they could be mad that, like, I'm telling y'all. Being different means that you're chosen. Some of y'all could feel like you're not, like, you may have been born into a family, but, like, you don't feel like it's your real family. Like, while I worked, my life happened. Are you waiting to complete your career before you live your life? Busy work may be helping you hide from the real issues. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding doing? Feelings of inadequacy. Transformation indicated. not being fulfilled by work, heeding warnings, refreshing your mind to improve your work, talent, fun, and friends. Yeah. These people is background noise. So, but yeah, what it's giving is that, like, porcelain. Beyonce, Cardi B energy. Porcelain. Very porcelain. Okay? It's giving politicians. It's giving a Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris lies every 5 seconds, even about a race, because she wants to be voted for. Yeah. It's definitely giving, like, joining, like, some type of covenant in order to get, like, the benefits from joining that covenant. It's that type of energy. I don't know. That's the best way I can explain it. But that's what they are. They're politicians. They're their own image consultants. So that's why. It's kind of like it's coming with some type of perks, or it's just a part of the society. Like it's for some type of image. It's kind of like going into court of law when you done a crime and you want like you're trying to control people's perceptions of you. Okay. Like you're going into a court of law, right? After you done just off somebody, unalive somebody, and then they, you want to make yourself look less of a monster. So you go get married, you go have kids, you go to church every day, you go to therapy. It's that type of energy. Like it's politics. But yeah, that's why. So it's politics. Yeah. And some of these energies also want to block you out because you're a trigger to them, right? You see past their facades, you know the truth. And because you know the truth and you're a truth seeker, they got to silence you or discredit you in some type of way. That's all I really got. I'm going to pull one card from here. And then I'm going to pull one card from my Spirit Messages Oracle. Give me more about this ancestor spirit, guys. Give me more. Give me more. Yeah, emotionally unstable. Yeah. You fucking agitate the demons on these motherfuckers with the emotionally unstable. They are triggered. They don't want to face the music about something. They don't want to face the truth about something. It's kind of like you see, hey, that's a wolf. They are triggered. Okay? When someone struggles with overwhelming anger and mental distress, it's important to understand that they are often grappling with deep-seated issues resurfacing. They could be very miserable as well. They could be workaholics as well, or they could hide behind their work, or they could hide behind like their, like. It's important to understand that they are often grappling with deep-seated issues resurfacing. They may find it hard to keep their emotions in check. Feeling the past grip tighten, encouraging them to gently release control can help them find peace and a sense of balance, easing their journey toward healing. All right, let's get some spiritual oracle messages, and we're done here. And we're done. Yeah. They fighting demons, baby. Them energies is fighting demons. They could have a personality disorder, like a dissociative personality disorder. All right. Give me more ancestor spirit, guys. So I feel like this could be true for anybody, honestly. Like, if you don't approve of somebody that's very different from you, so you feel like, you know, they don't deserve no type of empathy or help or anything like that, this could apply to anybody. Anybody that's triggered by someone who is different from them, believe different from them, has a different viewpoint or aspect on life. This could be anybody. Anybody could be witch hunting people for being different. Honestly, this goes beyond, this is a human thing, baby. This goes beyond religion. Your life is about to start moving in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Make decisions rationally but sensibly. Yeah. It's kind of like right idea, wrong people. When a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Redirection. Okay? Endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Yeah. They're not your soul tribe. They're not your people. They're not your kin. They're not. It's just that simple. It's not the religion. It's the people. All right? It's not the religion. It's the people. That's what Spirit is saying. It's not the religion. It's the people. They're not your soul tribe. Okay? They're not it. That's all that I got. Deuces.